Take the ultimate real or cake quiz. Let's start this off with a lemon. Real or cake? That is a real lemon. Shoo, real or cake? It's a cake. I didn't use my signature green buttercream on this one. Sandwich, real or cake? I did use my green buttercream on this one. Honeydew, real or cake? It's a cake. I think I made it a little too green. Mango, real or cake? It's real. Curling iron, real or cake? This one is real. Tomato, real or cake? It's a real tomato. Green pepper, real or cake? That pepper is a cake. All right, maybe that was an easy one. Cup of coffee, real or cake? It's real. I like McDonald's coffee. Nintendo Switch, real or cake? That baby's a cake, and the screen is edible. Lava lamp, real or cake? That lava lamp is a cake. Let's take a moment to appreciate these cake-cutting sounds, shall we? Hat, real or cake? That is a real hat. Hairbrush, real or cake? It's a cake. I made edible hair with spun sugar.
Delicious.
Carrots, real or cake? These are real carrots. I'm surprised I've never made a carrot cake. Mushroom, real or cake? It's real. Watermelon, real or cake? This one's real, but I have to admit, it kind of looks fake. Tortillas, real or cake? They're real. It's awkward to cut things that are placed in the middle of a table. Mushroom, real or cake? Wait, we already did mushroom. Only this time it's a cake. Frozen pizza, real or cake? I kind of messed with you guys on this one, because the left side is cake, but the right side's actually pizza. Bowl of cereal, real or cake? It's real, but could definitely be made into a cake too. Roomba, real or cake? It is a cake. I love the way it cracked when I cut it. Tub of butter, real or cake? It's a cake. Wait, it's not butter either. Candle, real or cake? It's real. I was thinking the wick might give that one away. Boot, real or cake? This boot is a cake. Can of corn, real or cake? That is a real can of corn. AirPods, real or cake? They're real, and I hope I didn't scratch them. Stack of cups, real or cake? This one is a cake, and it was very satisfying to cut. How about another lemon, real or cake? This lemon is also real. Sprinkles, real or cake? Let's listen to this cut. Slice of cake, real or cake? The cake is a cake. But did you know that the candles and cake stand are edible too? Ice cream, real or cake? It's a cake. Cherries, real or cake? Whoa, cherry splatter is juicy and real. Strawberry, real or cake? It's a very tiny cake. Bike helmet, real or cake? And that would be a cake. I love when I make objects that are supposed to be hard, but actually they're squishy cake. A shoe, real or cake? This one's real. Hat, real or cake? That hat is real. I stuffed it with paper towels. A tie-dye top, real or cake? That is a cake. And yes, the hanger is also edible. Onion, real or cake? I promise I didn't just cover a cake in real onion skin. I made that skin with edible paper. Sweatshirt, real or cake? That is a real sweatshirt. The link is purple because you visited.
Best shirt ever.
Broccoli, real or cake? This broccoli's real. Asparagus, real or cake? This bundle is a cake. Squishy cake. Let's switch things up a bit. I'm going to show you a group of objects, and I want to know if you can tell which one's actually a cake. I've got 3 apples here. Which one's a cake? It's not that one. That one's real. But this one's a cake. Can you tell which of these 2 hot dogs is a cake? It's the dog on the left. How about these avocados? Which one's a cake? It's not that one. I played a little trick on you guys today, because this one's a cake too. Out of these 4 fishing lures, which one's a cake? This little guy is actually a little cake. Which one of these sweet potatoes is actually a cake? That one's not it. It's the one right behind it. I even made the little roots edible. Which one of these pears is a cake? That pear cake was really fun to make. Oh, this is a good one. Which one of these garlics is a cake? I really like the sound of this cake cutting. Which one of these products is a cake? This one's another tricky one, because the soap's cake, the soap dish is cake, and the tree stump's cake. Which one of these dog bones is cake? That would be the bone on the bottom. One of these lemons is a cake. Did you choose this one? Which of these two locks is a cake? It's the silver lock. Ew, raw chicken. Which one's a cake? Looks gross, tastes delicious. Which of these three pickles is actually a cake? And that isn't even pickle juice, it's simple syrup. Just one of these bananas is a cake. It's not this one, or this one. Let's cut these last two. This one's a real banana, and this one's a cake. If you liked this video, like this video, and subscribe to my channel for a brand new hyper-realistic cake.